Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
G'day everyone, RaidzeroAU, and welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance. Game produced by Warhorse Studios. Originally was a Kickstarter project. Main selling points, I suppose, it's a open world RPG set in a realistic setting in the in sort of Central Europe, around Czechoslovakia area in the 1400s. So let's go in and have a look. And you see there I've got continue there. I did just try it out just to make sure it was running okay. So I've also heard that it's easier to play with a controller in combat. I'm using mouse and keyboard. We'll see how we go. If needs be, I can always swap over to a controller. So let's go. We'll overwrite that one. The early 15th century was a time of turmoil in the Holy Roman Empire, which had flourished under the late Emperor Charles IV, but now with his son Wenceslas the Idle. I can't read that. It's going too quick. I'm sure you guys can read it, or you can pause to read it. I'd have to say the graphics so far look stunning. If it looks anything like this in-game, it'd be very impressive. Silver Scallots, 1403. Mining going on. Comes the nobility, some of the king's men, I would have thought.
Thanks. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Yeah, it's hot.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother. Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Alright.
Fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Right, so we play the role of Henry, the son of a blacksmith. And you can see here, first two choices in this dialogue will select your character's default characteristics. Thinking speech, because we're going to want that.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world and, well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Agility. I'm thinking strength. Strength will be important when it comes to things like armor and weapons, I think. I don't know, but...
So I'm learning to sword fight, and what of it? What harm does it do? At least I'll be able to defend myself.
God above, Hal. You know how your father will react when he finds out.
How? What's he gonna do? I'm doing nothing wrong, I just wanted to try it.
On your own head be it then. I can't stop you, and you can deal with your father on your own. Don't come looking to me for help.
Alright.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
That's unfair.
Really? So where were you until the small hours last night?
I was with Bianca, of course.
You mean at Bianca's tavern? And who was there with you? No, don't tell me, let me guess. Matthew and Fritz. Well, at least you were with Bianca. You should hold on to that one, Hal. She's a clever girl. And invite her for supper sometime. Your father's very fond of her.
Yeah, of course he is. He thinks he'll be able to wheedle the secret of beer brewing out of her.
You're right there. You'd think he was planning to become a brewer in his dotage. Still, that's your father for you. At least he's interested in something, unlike you lot. You're too busy getting into mischief to do an honest day's work. If Fritz and Matthew carry on this way, they'll wind up swinging one day. You mark my words.
That's a bit harsh. I'm pretty hungry.
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzik. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Right, can I help you with anything?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Okay.
Be a bit more careful.
Alright. So moving is WASD. Sprint, left shift, jump, space, walk, caps lock. And interact is E. Alright. Let's grab... Did say he was hungry, so grab some cheese. We've got over here apples there. Bread roll. I didn't really want to sit down. As much as I love you, Ma. Come on, give us the bread roll. Lentil soup. I'll pick that up. Alright, let's have a look at our inventory. And there's a lot in here. So we've got inventory, player, skills. So we've got under stats, strength. What does that mean? Perk points. It's Gravedigger. Q for info. Carries dead or unconscious Pokemon, won't cost you any. Okay. Stronghold. 30% less stamina. I think we'll learn that one. Might be important. We've got stats, combat, skills, buffs, reputation, stats. Okay. Well, let's go back to our inventory. We want to eat something. Let's eat the lentil soup, I think. I'm sure that did a lot for my nourishment. It's at 48. I can eat an apple. 50. We have a bit of cheese. 62. That was good. And a bread roll. There we go. So let's have a look at buffs now. Healing, healing. Okay. So as long as our nourishment is up, we can heal. There's the map. Sword fighting lesson. Go to your father. I say we go check out what Pa's got to say. Now that we've had some breakfast. Looking through here. There, carrots. No. Looks like apples. Probably don't need those. Apples. Okay. So that's our larder. Bowl of water here. Trough. Don't need to have a wash at the moment. Okay, discovered grindstone. Alright, there's the grindstone. There's Dad.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Nope. Alright, persuasion. Sometimes you need powers of persuasion to achieve your goals. When talking to people, you can often choose what kind of impression you want to make on them. You can simply use speech, which, however, is influenced by the reputation you have at that moment with the person you're talking to. In the Middle Ages, social status was paramount, so the quality of your attire and how well groomed you are, together with your reputation, can make a big difference to how people respond to you. If you look dangerous, people will be afraid to cross you and will also be more willing to assign risky tasks to you. That's influenced mainly by your strength and the deterrent effect of your weapons and equipment, but other things are also taken into account, such as bloodstains on your clothes. You can sometimes rely on money to do the talking for you. You just have to agree on a persuasive sum. Bribing people works in the same way as shopping, see trade and haggling. In special cases, you can try any of Henry's other skills, e.g. horsemanship. It's not only the manner of persuasion that's important, but also the specific offer, because sometimes it's not enough just to choose according to your highest characteristic. You have to really read what Henry is going to say. Okay, that's quite good. I think we stick with speech.
Sorry, I had to go and deal with something.
Well, it's no great tragedy. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Nice.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern.
Gotta
on
have
the
some
way
ale.
home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Mother said you were
Make
fond.
Sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now. Work won't wait.
Mother said you were fond of her, so how do you forget her name? Right. Alright, so most quests can be completed in different ways. So, I'm going to head down to town, I suppose. It is a good looking game though. I'm impressed so far with the graphic side of it. Find all the information about the quest in the log. So we've got all these here. We're on the map as well as you'll see in the compass at the top there. We've got the various letters. Right, charcoal burner. Okay, so this is the charcoal cellar.
Hey, Pip, do you want to learn something?
No.
Discover the
I
tavern.
don't think so. Thanks.
Combat
See
Master
yourself.
Vanyek.
Hail to the hero. So you haven't changed your mind about learning the craft of warfaring?
Let's have a chat.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
It was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. But the world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes.
Let's go.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Alright, I guess I'll follow him up here. Man, a few words. There's some sheep up here. Hello, sheep. Alright. Alright, I won't chase you then. Good looking sword you got there, buddy. Is that open? No. Combat arena. Right, okay. It's the combat arena. Let's have a chat.
So, can we get started?
We can.
That we can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Okay.
Very well.
So we're
Let's
using
start
wooden
with the
swords.
basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Good.
Alright.
The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Now. Good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Good.
One. No, that didn't count.
Good.
Yep. Too slow. There we go. Okay.
All right, that's enough.
So you kind of use the mouse to
And I'm tired and thirsty.
choose direction and then decide what type of attack you want.
No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Okay. Alright, thank you very much. Now we've got to go and see Kunesh, don't we, to get the money.
Henry, I'm glad you stopped by.
Oh, me too. Me too. Alright, this is Kunesh up here. Let's have a chat.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Really? Well, at least pay for the
I know
tolls.
you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Really? Well, I'm not putting up with that.
I must have misheard you. It sounded like you just told me to clear off. But you wouldn't be stupid enough to think you can steal, not pay your debts, and then try to scare me. Would you?
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then.
Oh. Oh. Yeah.
Here.
Get away.
Missed.
Back off, back off. Get some stamina back.
I'll slaughter you.
Oi! What's with the kicking? Ow! Oh. Oi! What's going on there?
I'll kill you. I'll bloody kill you. Kurva.
Oh. Get me ass kicked here.
God damn.
Oh, that was a good shot.
Now.
Oh. Stop kicking me. Back off, back off, back off.
You called.
Oh. Oh, ow.
Bollocks. Way off.
Whew.
Dead.
Oh, did we get him?
Enough! I give up.
Whoa.
Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Bloody hell. Gonna take me on. Go on, run off. Alright. We've got some water around here. Give ourselves a bit of a wash. Alright, well, we can grab the axe. Let's check out what's he got in here. Anything? You got nothing. Look at that. What sort of place is this? Alright, we can unlock that. Take everything. Alright, that's everything that we needed to grab. Got any food? No, we'll eat that. Let's have a look at our buffs again. Buffs. Oh, what do we got here? So we can add a point in. You last 30% longer without food, but as soon as you get hungry, the effects will be 20% worse. Ooh. Manly odor. When dirty, you have 50% more charisma when talking to women. However, people will smell you a mile off, reducing your stealth skill by 30%. Night Raider, your stamina will regenerate 20% faster at night, but 10% slower during the day. Okay. Scale 1, slightly increase the sight distance of fast travel, also the chance of evading by 10%. And the Wanderer, you grew up in impoverished conditions, so comfort of beds is inverted for you. The worse the bed, the better you sleep, and vice versa. Whew. I actually don't know. Manly odor is pretty funny though. Increase the sight distance of fast travel and also the chances of evading by 10%. I think we're going to have to go Manly odor, aren't we? That's just so funny that basically we're going to take it. It's not going to help with our stealth, but oh well. Alright, so we need to buy a bag of charcoal. Okay, so that was that dude there. Let's go have a look at him. Oh. Gotta clean up around here. There's so many flies. Yeah? You want a bit more? Do you? Cornish. Bloody hell. Hello, sir.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Let's talk trade. Alright, I want some charcoal. And I believe I need 10 of them. Alright, and then we can go to sell. So Kanesh's axe. And the hammer. And maybe the nails. We'll sell all of it. I get 0.4, do I? Alright, let's add the basket. Let's try haggling.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Yeah.
Why not?
Exactly. It's not a trade if you don't haggle. Alright, haggling works both ways, whether you want to buy cheap or sell dear. You select the amount you want to pay or get using W and S and confirm with E. The trader will then respond to your offer. If the answer is a refusal, he or she will make a counter offer and wait for your response. Okay. The original purchase price. Right, okay. Let's go. So, let's see if we can get 0.8 out of him. Or maybe 1. Let's see if we can get 1 coin out of him.
What about this?
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less and I'll be satisfied.
0.6. Alright, maybe we go 0.7.
All right, so.
Good. Alright, so we've bought the bag of charcoal. Okay. Discovered a trader. Hello.
May the Lord watch over you,
Grocer.
Henry.
Thank you very much. Should we have a chat? What you got? You got a torch. Quilted brown jacket. How much is that? Price 106.5. Well, we're definitely not going to be getting anything like that anytime soon. Sorry, dear. I don't have any money. Oh, you again. Yeah. Let's grab the body. We'll move him over here. So it's not obvious. Oh, there's a guard over there. Drop him down there. Can we loot him? What you got on you? Door key.
Strong linen, delicate velvet.
Greetings, Henry.
Greetings. Can we... Is there anyone down here that we can sell to? I think so. Yeah. What about you, my good man?
Good
Taylor.
health to you.
This might not be a good... Let's see if we can... Alright, so this is all the stuff that we stole. You get 42.5. Let's see if we can just close the deal.
Do you want to get me in trouble? Don't try selling me stolen goods. You'll find it all here.
Let's go with the blacksmith. More armorer's kit, blacksmith's kit, tailor's kit. What we got here? Cloth, wool frag, tailor's kits. Alright. Okay, so we've got 2 left. We've got to go pick up the crossguard at the castle and then buy ale at the tavern. So then we'll head up to, this is the castle up here. We'll grab this first because Father did say he wanted the ale to be cold when he got it. So we don't really want to be delaying when he gets it. It is a good looking game though. I mean, just look at that down there. Has a good view. Alright. So I've talked to the guards.
God be with you.
And with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Yeah, a bit of friendly banter.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Alright. Okay, so we've just got to buy the ale at the tavern. I think we'll leave that maybe for the next time. So, hope you've enjoyed what you've watched. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you all next time. I'm RaidzeroAU, aka Henry, signing out.